Impact Plus. Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
Ladies and gentlemen, TNA Slammiversary continues with the following contest for the TNA World Tag Team Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challengers, Cowboy James Storm and Robert Roode, the team of Beer Money Incorporated.
You gotta respect Beer Money, Mike, today. I mean, think about what they did. After they lost their titles at Lockdown, they could have demanded a rematch right on the spot and added the next pay-per-view. Not Beer Money. You want to do a tournament? You want us to show everybody we're the best? That's what James Storm did. That's what Robert Roode did. They did it anyway. They did it the hard way. And they found themselves right back here tonight with a chance to reclaim tag team gold.
Well, there's no denying the greatness of Beer Money Incorporated. Storm and Roode, well, they've proved it on many occasions. They've held the gold in the past. They win the Team 3D tournament. Tonight is their chance to get it back.
Their opponents from New York City, they are the TNA and New Japan World Tag Team Champions, Brother Ray, Brother Devon, Team 3D!
An incredible journey. Nearly 20 hours to get from Osaka, Japan, to Tokyo, to Detroit, Michigan, and to me, that's doing it old school. I think back to my days as a kid growing up in Los Angeles. I remember Freddie Blassie. I remember the Destroyer wrestling in Tokyo, Japan, against the lights of the Giant Baba, and then coming back to the Olympic Auditorium for a match. Brother Ray, Brother Devon, I'm gonna tip my hat to you. You're doing it old school because you believe in wrestling and you believe in tag team wrestling.
How old are you, Mike, today? I will say this. They came down here looking about as well-rested as you can get, and why not? They just had 17 hours to sleep on an airplane. I mean, my gosh, they've been able to get their game plan together. I get so tired of this. Oh, they flew from Osaka to, let me tell you.
It was Osaka to Tokyo. They had a 4.5-hour layover.
I've done that flight at least 25, 26 times, and I never felt better than when I landed here in America. Yeah, trust me, I'm ready to get right in that ring.
You and Storm,
great story though.
You and Storm were at the hotel bar last night doing 12-ounce curls.
It was my birthday.
While these guys were wrestling in Osaka, Japan, retaining, by the way, the New Japan Tag Team titles.
Hey, by the way, it was my birthday, and where were you? What kind of friend you are? Don't even show up.
Friend?
Oh yeah, doing the family thing.
And here we go, TNA World Tag Team titles to the victors. Don supporting Beer Money Incorporated. You gotta give the devil their due. Coming out victorious in Team 3D's Invitational Tag Team Tournament. They get all the prizes. They get those big cups, those trophies. They get that $100,000 paycheck. Yeah, I know, 50 grand after taxes. Cut you off before you can say it. But this is the most important payoff when it comes to Beer Money Incorporated, their chance to get back what they feel is theirs rightfully, the tag team titles here in TNA, the prestigious tag team titles.
I'll tell you what, I think it's the greatest tag team division in professional wrestling in so many years. I mean, it takes you back to the Midnight Express in those days when tag team wrestling was so prominent. That's what we've got here in TNA. But I'll tell you what I love about Beer Money Incorporated. They don't care that 3D was on a plane. Well, that's not their problem. Their problem is winning this match, and you got to agree with that. I mean, yeah, that's heroic, and wow, you know, you defend and they won. Congratulations to 3D. Obviously, we were all rooting for them. They won. They got back here, but Beer Money, look, it's about here and now. You're in the ring. Don't be giving us jet lag as an excuse.
Midnight Express, huh? When you read one book and all of a sudden you're a historical expert?
Hey, buddy, what's with the mean thing? What's that all about? You just hurt my feelings.
Big shot to the back by Brother Devon. Stops the Tennessee Cowboy. Scoop and powers him down with the slam. Here comes Devon off the ropes, gonna go airborne with that diving headbutt. Rolling back on, here's the cover and the pin, and referee Earl Hebner counts 2.
I mean, you're talking about when you saw Lou Thez and all those people when you were a kid.
I did see Lou Thez when I was a kid, actually.
So did I.
Tag in, and now Beer Money with the double team as Rude joins in with Storm. Leapfrog over, enables Rude to hit that inverted atomic drop, followed by that side leg sweep. And boy, they are poetry in motion. I got to give you that, even with the double team. And off the knee drop, here's Rude for the near fall with the pin attempt.
I mean, as great as Team 3D is, and when you have 22 championships, you can boast about being great, and they are. But Beer Money Incorporated is the future. I mean, you look at these guys and you realize that you're looking at a young Team 3D. I mean, really, just the fact that these guys work so well together, they just get better every time out. I mean, they're just Hall of Fame caliber. They're really impressive. And now, you can't substitute the experience that 3D has. And then they know how to retain championships, they know how to win championships. Beer Money cannot afford to make a mistake if they want to bring it back to them.
I mean, at the same time, you look at Storm and Rude, and you talk about 3D's experience, and no question, they've been in professional wrestling a lot longer. But think about Rude and Storm through the years, the different tag team factions that they've been a part of. Right here in TNA with Rude, Team Canada, Storm and AMW, and they really were almost made for each other as tag team partners, as Brother Ray successful with the big boots. Rude goes for the clothesline, and it had no effect at all.
I mean, James Storm is kind of rewriting the books about tag team wrestling as it goes now, and you mentioned it. Combine the two of them, and there's you know, I don't know how many tag team titles. I have to look it up. There's that many.
And a lot of years of tag team experience as well. Blocking up again, collar and elbow. Brother Ray uses his size, power, weight advantage to rush Rude into the corner. Sets him up shot, right into the ribs, and then another open hand slap directed to the chest.
It doesn't look like fatigue there from Brother Ray as he's bringing all he's got. You can see the handprints on Robert Roode, and look at that look in Ray's face. I mean, it's just determined, it's focused. Oh, nice block, though.
Perfect move by Rude out of the corner, blocking the shot from Brother Ray, answering with a series of his own. Off the go behind, a release suplex, and a bad landing for Robert Roode right on the back of his head.
Oh, I'll tell you, this could be serious. As you see Robert Roode on the ground, I mean, it was, if he gets up, it'll be a miracle. That just shows you the kind of athlete he is, tucking his head at the last moment. That's what saved him, because Brother Ray threw him unbelievably high in the air.
Brother Ray grabs him up by the head, by the hair, an elbow drop to the top, and Rude fights back. First a big right hand, then a series of chops to the chest, and that's got Brother Ray on the defensive and reeling before he turns it around with a counter, tossing him off into the ropes. Sunset flip attempt, and again the power of Brother Ray not going to go over. Piston-like rights to the side of the head, and going to turn things over to Brother Devon for a 3D double team.
I'll tell you what, both these teams so determined, but right now you can tell the Team 3D smells it. They smell victory. They know Robert Roode's hurt. I mean, I saw Robert Roode grab the back of his head at one moment. I know it's just look at him. You can see him doing it again. He's trying to get control of himself. He's got to get James Storm in here. You just got to find a way to get Storm in. That's what your partner's for, and there it is.
Yeah, like he was seeing stars right there, trying to clear the cobwebs, going to stay in. Storm's legal, but Rude's going to help out with a double team. Brother Ray in to stop that. Flips his own partner over, and then Devon double clotheslines both members of Beer Money Inc. down.
I'll tell you, that's experience for you. Brother Ray came in at the right time. His Beer Money knew that they had the double team going, and Brother Ray just took that right out of their hands.
Storm going to fight the battle for Beer Money. Comes right at Devon, who was able to get the boot up. Now from outside, Rude going to get involved as he backs up, and Devon goes right into that steel ring post. And then Storm follows up with the punches from the mount.
Both these teams know how to take advantage of a situation. All they need is just one little crack in the window, and they can find a way to get that window opened up and get out of it. I mean, they really are. They're always looking for just that little thing to give them that edge. And now James Storm, maybe the freshest of everybody in the ring at this point, he knows, oh, how about this? Beer Money just going to keep going after it, just one tag after another.
Cowboy with the running clothesline takes down Devon. Didn't tag in his partner Rude behind the back of the referee Hebner instead, but Rude in legal and continues now with the wear down, with the beat down. on Brother Devon. And when you think, and I know you're going to tell me that it isn't a big deal, but when you think about what Team 3D has gone through in terms of that match last night, in terms of that travel, one would think that the longer this match goes, it's got to be advantage Beer Money Incorporated.
Well, I'll tell you what, I believe I read somewhere that Team 3D was at a house show last night, so the night before last. So
I think you mean Beer Money, but...
Well, Beer Money, what'd I say?
No, you said 3D.
Well, you're telling me what it is I'm going to say.
Never let facts get in the way of a good story,
Anyway,
Don. You haven't for 7 years.
Everybody's out working all the time, and they're all doing that, so I understand what you're saying, but again, you can't have an excuse out there so that if something happens and Beer Money wins, Team 3D cannot sit there and go, well, yeah, we probably shouldn't have done the match because we were on a plane from Osaka to Tokyo to Boston to LA to wherever they flew in.
Now you're going to equate a TNA Live event in Grand Rapids, Michigan to wrestling in Osaka, Japan, then good for you.
Well, you know what? Beer Money Incorporated takes it that way. They take it serious when they go to those places.
Brother Ray, series of shots, connecting with the clotheslines. I'm not saying it's not serious. I'm just saying that 3D had to travel a lot further, and Brother Ray's doing damn well here against Ruben.
They don't need
he got caught that time with the kick when he went for the back body drop.
Oh!
Can you say Bumba Bomb?
Oh, that's wicked. It's it.
Pin and no, broken up by Storm. Hit that full Nelson bomb.
I'm going to tell you, Mike, this is about as crisp as I've ever seen Brother Ray. You got to admit, he's just been on point. That's why I'm saying, hey, you just can't use that excuse. These guys are in control of the match. Give them their due.
Off the double team, 3D waits for Rude to get to his feet, but Storm in from behind, drills Brother Ray with the kick, and Devon had no idea that that took place.
I'll tell you, though, it still did damage as Robert Roode still landed on his face. And now Rude's in there with Team 3D. As here you go, the 2-on-1. Scoop slam. The what's up is coming. I mean, give these guys credit. Team 3D.
Devon heads to the top. Brother Ray holding on to Rude. Let's see if he can split the uprights with the what's up at the top.
Put it right through the uprights. Robert Roode in severe pain, and this is what Team 3D does.
Beer Money Incorporated down, not out to this point. Boy, Storm halfway up the entrance ramp here. Rude laid out. Crowd here in Detroit telling Team 3D,
What'd they say?
get the wood, get the tables.
Man,
Tables
Team 3D
coming into
on
play now
fire.
from 3D.
You can just hear it from this crowd. Been great all night. As Devon getting the table, and if you look at it, he's setting it up right there by the guardrail, but it took him too long. As James Storm kind of playing possum down here.
That's exactly what it was.
You got to give him credit, and now he's taking it. He's saying, you want the tables? Well, I'll give them to you. Now look at this. Ray's got the hair of Storm, and here comes Rude.
Yeah, the time that it took to get the tables into play gets Beer Money Incorporated back into the game, and the high angle spine buster by Rude. And here's the cover. Hebner counts 2 only before Brother Ray powers out.
Beer Money Incorporated seems to be getting the momentum back on their side right here, as they just needed that little something, and what that was Devon and Brother taking too long to get to the table.
Double team suplex, Storm and Rude connect on Brother Ray. Beer Money salute. This has been a tremendous crowd here in Detroit, Michigan tonight. Palace of Auburn Hills for this Slammiversary.
Great night.
7-year anniversary.
All right, British invasion coming out.
What do you mean, all right?
Oh, come on, these guys, you got to respect them.
What is there to respect about the British invasion? Brutus Magnus, Doug Williams, with that big muscle man Rob Terry behind them. And the problem,
they come in peace.
They have been so disrespectful.
Look at this, they're coming and joining us. Oh, this is awesome.
What, did you invite them?
Absolutely, look at that. They're just out here to enjoy the match.
Oh, come on.
Oh, bloody hell. It's great to see you, boys.
Gents, how are we?
Yes, good evening.
Gents.
I'd like to say it's a pleasure to see you both. I'd like to say that, but I can't. Only my good friend Don gets that pleasure.
Thank you, my good friend Don.
That's an epic shirt you're wearing, Don West.
I can see you followed the British.
Absolutely. We know how to dress for the Queen, my friend.
Mike, today, do you feel like commentating on this match?
Yeah, Brutus Magnus, Don Williams to join us here, impromptu, invited by Don West. And now, Brother Devon, and you have been very familiar with Team 3D, gentlemen. You're watching Brother Devon from outside extend the hand in, going to try and get Brother Ray to tag him in. You have shown nothing but disrespect to Team 3D after they allowed you in that invitational tag team tournament.
Hold on 1 second there, Mike Tenay. I think you need to check yourself there. I mean, well, first and foremost, let's talk about your intellectual equal in Don West. I mean, how dare you question this man's integrity with his knowledge of the wrestling business? I mean, I've seen that book. He's big. It's thick.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, he's thick, all right.
And don't ever, wait a minute, 1, 2, not enough. Don't ever blame somebody for not waiting for someone to hand them the opportunity. That's what you gotta love about the British invasion. They just bloody go after it because nobody's gonna give it to them, so they go out and take it.
That's absolutely right. Thank you very much, DW.
Thank you.
That's the only way. That's the British way, as far as I'm concerned. And you know what?
Turned him inside out, clothesline, Devon, cover on Rude. Oh no, broken up by Storm just before the
You've got to give Beer Money credit for that, you know. I'd like to take nothing away from Team 3D, though, although they've got nothing to start with. So what can you take?
Yeah. Wow. Now, the Brits aren't afraid to take things. We saw that when they stole the Feast or Fighter cases from LAX. Big choke slam. Devon, cover. 2. Again, it's Storm into the save.
2 saves from Beer Money. They're in trouble here.
I tell you, that's what makes this tag team division so great. 2 great teams in the ring right now. We're joined by the up-and-coming future of the tag team division in the British invasion. I mean, this is awesome.
Right.
And this is blatant cheating by
in
Team
front of the
3D.
referee.
You
Right in front of the official.
Complain about us, but look at that. Come on.
On top of Rude, no, 2 only, and Storm's headed to the top.
Rude is resilient, I will give him that.
It's gonna be a wicked googly. He's got it.
Cross body block, cut 2.
Classic English move there, cross body block.
We call it a diver cross, actually.
That's true. That's very true. Into
Absolutely.
a cross
Don
press.
knew that. Mike Tenay did not.
I agree 100%, guys.
Here comes another double team. Beer Money sending
another double
Devon.
team. Referee's lost control of this one.
It has broken down into this 4-way matchup. Clothesline, Devon takes down Rude.
You wouldn't see us in there
He's
double
the
teaming.
consultant,
Oh,
his British
of course
wrestling
not.
rule book.
Don't you watch our matches, Mike? You never see us in there.
Never use the briefcase. Never
wait a-
use outside
wait a
interference.
second here.
Never use the
Wait
big
a
muscle man
second
Rob
here.
Terry. Here we go. Devon headed up top. Oh, no! Brother Ray's hit into his own partner, and then he gets stabbed right in the back.
bollocks.
Look at this, Beer Money Incorporated. They're sensing it. They're starting to get the momentum. It looks like there could be a title change. Looks like you're going to have to get prepared. Look at that Hurricane Rana.
Storm snaps off the top rope.
Don't
Hurricane
watch,
Rana.
Doug, don't
Rude
watch.
follow move.
My
Big
eyes are
frog
covered.
splash. Here's 1,
This is
2.
No. Slow count by Earl Hebner.
That's very rude of you. Sticking your fingers up at me. Who do you think you are?
I will say this, that move didn't put the British invasion away, so I'd be surprised if it put 3D away. I will give him credit on that one.
I was getting ready to say just that. Good call, Bruce.
I know.
Oh, what a kiss ass you are, Wes.
Excuse me, do you mind not using that kind of crass language in my presence?
Gonna position Brother Devon up on the top rope. Beer Money headed up to the top as well. And Storm and Rude, they don't have any idea that Brother Ray's coming up from behind.
Wow, I don't know if that was a slap off the back of James Storm or was it Mike Tenay's foundation cracking on his face. I don't know. But what I do know is that...
Top rope clothesline by Devon.
Could all be over here.
1, 2,
No!
Unbelievable.
Not enough. Probably that fatigue factor wasn't allowing Devon to get just enough there, right, Mike?
World Tag Team
you talking
Championships
about-
are the most valuable tag team championships in all of professional wrestling. And that is why these guys are putting everything on the line.
Well, the beer comes into play. Spit from outside by Storm in the face of Devon, but he missed. And now, there
I'm
it
not happy
is.
about this.
There it is.
I'm not
3D
happy
by
about
3D. Pin.
That's
Here we
what
go.
it is, you know.
Oh, come on. Rob Terry has got the referee
Look at
distracted.
those biceps.
Count 1, count 2, count
That's
3.
not fair. That's just out of order. You ask me, why the hell is he doing that sort of thing?
Brutus
What's
Magnus.
going on here?
Checking on the Wait a minute, Brother Ray. Up top.
No! Oh, my God! He took a bump.
If you want a job done properly, you got to do it yourself.
Go do it, Doug!
Doug Williams going to get involved as well after Brother Ray hit that incredible top rope cross body block. Oh, there goes Devon just tossed him right down.
But look at this! Super kick, last call! And now Rude, and here they go! Drinking while investing! They hit it!
DWI, Beer Money Incorporated, and they win the tag team title!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new TNA World Tag Team Champions, Beer Money Incorporated!
James Storm and Robert Roode, totally opportunistic in gaining the win. We saw the British Invasion's involvement, and in the end, the DWI is the difference as Storm and Roode, Beer Money Incorporated, once again become TNA World Tag Team Champions.
I'll tell you what, though, give 3D credit. They gave it everything they got. They just kind of took their eye off the prize there at the end. They let the British Invasion distract them, and you got to know better than that. You can't let that happen. Ray put himself out, and look at that. There was Brother Ray taking the two of them out, and then Devon put Doug Williams through the table. But here it was, the DWI drinking while investing, and that brought the titles back to Beer Money.
Hands raised in victory tonight at Slammiversary. James Storm, Robert Roode, Beer Money Incorporated become TNA Tag Team Champs.